Hello and welcome to Girl Likes Beer podcast, irregular beer reviews brought to you by Girl Likes Beer. We are in Warsaw, Poland, and this is episode 33. And today, as you can see, we have another episode of the Green Double series. And the contestants today is a pale lager from Netherlands, Grolsch, and a pale lager from France, Kronenbourg, 1664. Again, the pairing is sort of accidental. The beers are, as you see, in green bottles. They are pale lagers or just lagers. And both bottles have this little things on them that you can see the name, both on here, because there's the 1664 on the Kronenbourg. And they are also from countries which are close to each other, like before Tunisia and Italy was in the first episode. Some information about the beers. I'm sorry, I'm sort of not prepared today, and I will need to read a little. So, Grolsch is made by what? What book? What do you want to say?
You are not prepared for this episode.
Yes, but I wanted to make this episode fast enough so we wouldn't have a break for a week. That's why I decided to make it, although I have to read about the beers. Okay, so Grolsch is made by Grolsch Brewery, founded in 1615, and by Wilhelm Nerfeld in Grunlo. And in 2008, the Grolsch Brewery was taken over by Submiller, and Submiller is coming often on the Girl Likes Beer episode season 3. What are you doing? Because many beer brands are owned by that conglomerate. Normally, Grolsch in Netherlands has a different bottle with this little the big cap that you just push over to open, and you don't need a beer opener. But recently they just started making beers in the bottles that are famous and used all around the world. And I think Grolsch was the first brewery in Netherlands to stop using the brown bottle in the twisted open thing. Now, Kronenbourg is made by Kronenbourg Brewery, founded in 1664, obviously, by Geronimus Hatt in Strasbourg, France, and the name comes from the city or area Kronenbourg when the brewery was relocated in 1850. Now the company is owned by Carlsberg Group, and Kronenbourg is the leading beer brand in France. They have 40% of market share. And the beer, this one here, was first brewed in 1952. Okay, let's see how they compare. Oh, okay. Nice dark golden yellow color. I'm kind of interested about the French beer because French are famous and good at making wine. The beers might not be their strong hand.
I've tasted Kronenbourg when I was in Paris.
And how was it?
And I liked it very much.
Interesting. Okay, so, well, the colors are basically the same. I think Kronenbourg is maybe a bit lighter.
Yeah.
But just slightly. Okay. Okay, watery hoppiness as in the previous pale lagers in this season. Okay, and the Kronenbourg. Yep, the same watery hoppiness, but more damp than this one. Let's taste it. Okay, Grolsch is very, very bitter. And surprisingly not so watery in taste as in smell. Yeah, it's quite good. Let's see Kronenbourg. Okay. Kronenbourg is surprisingly sweet.
That's why I like it.
Yay! I think it's also on its own. It might be bitter, but after the bitterness of Grolsch, it seems like a more sweet beer and is probably more sweet. Okay, sorry, I just got an interesting email. Sorry for the distraction. I should cut off the internet from the computer while I type. Okay, so I like both beers. I think they're interesting. I would say that the French one is better, surprisingly. Yeah. It's not because of the bitter-sweet difference, but I think this one was too watery, and I don't like watery beers. I think it's like the essence is diluted in water. It's not a good thing for a beer. Okay, so let's say 4 and 3 here. Mugs, of course. Well, that's it for this episode. Follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/girllikesbeer or facebook.com/girllikesbeer, and have a beer, save the economy. Cheers!